settling for what you can afford often means buying something you don't like. The new Chevrolet Trax changes that. FK Tech here. Car manufacturers are guilty of chasing numbers. You can kind of blame us for encouraging them by testing as many new cars as we did. But one metric that fewer and fewer automakers are targeting is floor price. Avoid the word cheap because it has a negative connotation that defines quantitative and qualitative characteristics. This gives us reason to celebrate the affordable, yet unique, updated and redesigned Chevrolet Trax. By our count, including mandatory destination charges, there are currently 19 cars for sale for less than $25,000. The base Trax costs $21,495, and the asset tested here costs $24,995. This model offers a variety of luxury features, including an 11.0-inch touchscreen and keyless entry and ignition. Sunroof, $895, and driver confidence, $795. Packages included on our test vehicle add wireless charging, adaptive cruise control, rear parking sensors, blind spot monitoring, and lane departure warning. Wireless CarPlay and Android Auto are standard even on the base model. The cabin has durometer-scratched plastics, but the nice powertrain makes up for it. Chevy has all the right touch points. The steering wheel is wrapped in soft leather, and the gearshift is a knob that sticks out of the console, rather than a dial or confusing array of buttons. Pull the lever into D and it becomes clear that the 1.2-liter triple turbo has 137 horses. If you keep your feet on the ground for 8.8 seconds, you will reach a speed of 100 kilometers per hour. Delivering a peak torque of 162 lb-ft at 2,500 rpm, the engine's diminutive size makes it virtually unnoticeable in normal day-to-day traffic until you have to rev it halfway before it kicks in. 80 to 120 km per hour takes 6.4 seconds and 120 to 140 km per hour takes around 10 seconds. The snarls of 3 people under pressure were found to be more aggressive than those producing 72 decibels at full speed. But at 70 miles per hour, the cabin hums at 69 decibels, which you'd swear was even lower. At this rev, the engine revs to about 2,250 rpm and the Trax turns straight with excellent on-center steering feel. But like its predecessor, the new Trax failed to reach the EPA highway rating, 32 miles per hour, in our 75 miles per hour test, going just 30 miles per hour. One thing you don't get with the Trax is all-wheel drive. If you want to go for a Chevy SUV, you should go for the Trailblazer, which costs around $5,000. But with the right set of winter tires, you can take your Trax anywhere you want. Chevy's press release calls this new model a reinvention, which is a euphemism for the previous generation Trax in need of a major overhaul. Made in Korea, the Trax meets many of the demands of SUV buyers: good looks, rugged exterior, and plenty of room. There's no four-wheel drive, so there's no need for a floor panel, and there's enough room for the 2 rear seats to fold down and rebox for 3. The back isn't spaciously loaded, missing basic amenities like a center armrest and cup holders, which aren't even built into the door panels. Rear seat riders benefit from a pair of USB ports and plenty of legroom. 3 inches larger than the original Trax. The new space isn't the result of some kind of packaging miracle. The vehicle is larger, with 5.7 inches more wheelbase and an overall length of 11.0 inches. It also offers a generous 7 to 26 cubic feet of cargo space for whatever active lifestyle the automaker envisions its customers will carry. With so few vehicles on the market, the luxury Trax could give Ford's entry-level Maverick pickup a run for its money. The Ford has the edge in cargo and towing capacity. Chevy doesn't recommend attaching a trailer to the Trax bumper, but the Chevy's rear seats are better and your cargo won't get wet if it rains. It's more dynamic than the similarly priced Honda Civic and Volkswagen Jetta Trax, but it doesn't run. The Trax's 0.84 g of slip is in the sedan park, as is stopping distance. Among vehicles under $25,000, the Trax performed well whether it was packaged for off-roading or not. Rotates within limits without protest or excessive body rotation. It may not set a lightning lap record, but it looks richer and more expensive than it is. So don't call Trax cheap. This explanation is very valuable.
With each trim starting under
Thanks for watching.
$25K.
Please subscribe.